Okay, so this is the eye look that we're gonna go for. This is the Bestar makeup kit that you can purchase here at the studio, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to use it, where to put the colors, everything you need to know. And the first thing I would recommend that you get that does not come in your makeup kit is like a concealer or an eyeshadow base, and it's gonna help the colors to stay on longer. It's gonna help the color pay off so it stands out more, all that. And remember that with stage makeup, you want it to be about 3 times darker than you would do for a normal everyday look, so that it shows up under those stage lights. Okay, so first I'm gonna go in with this concealer, and I'm gonna put it right on her eyes. Here's the eyeshadow palette that you get. I'm mainly going to use these 3 shades right here, and then this is the brush that comes with this palette. I'm going to use the brush side, and I'm going to go in with this bronze color first. And I'm going to put it right in the crease, and I'm going to go back and forth in windshield wiper motions. You want to start off with less product first, and then build it up darker as you go. And don't be worried if it kind of looks splotchy. If you go back and forth like this and really work with it and blend it, everything will be okay. So next I'm going to go in with the makeup sponge, and I'm going to go in with the darkest shade in the palette, and we're going to use that in the outer V of her eye, and the outside here to deepen the crease. Once again, don't worry if it gets kind of splotchy. I'm going to show you how to fix that and make it look nice and blended. Right now we're just going to worry about getting most of the color pigmentation that we want on there right now. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with that brush that I used for the lighter shade, and I'm going to blend on the outside of that darker, and it helps to just bring everything together, as you can see. Next, what I'm going to use is I'm going to go in with the pigment, the loose pigment that comes with your kit. I'm going to go in with the sponge, and we're going to use that on the inner corner of her eyes. And the reason why we use this instead of the eyeshadow is it's got more color payoff, and it's sparklier. It helps bring more attention to the eyes. And you just kind of blend that in just like that. So last, for the upper eyelid, what we're going to do is we're going to go in with this light color, again with a sponge tip, and we're going to go right under the eyebrows, kind of as a brow highlight. And I would, especially for stage, darken up the eyebrows a little bit, and then this will just help to kind of draw that attention there. So I'm going to go back in with this dark shadow, and I'm going to use this on her lower lash line, and it's going to help the eyeliner when I put it on to just stand out more and more, look more blended. So go ahead and look up for me. And I'm just going to kind of blend that out. Okay, now that we have the eyeshadow all done, what we're going to use next is the eyeliner pencil. So we're just going to go in and go ahead and look down again for me and line her lower or her upper lash. Like so, and then look up for me. I'm just going to kind of smudge this along the lower eyelid, or the lower eyelash line, like that. At this point, what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna wanna go ahead and put mascara on, and then after that, we'll put on the false eyelashes. Let's go ahead, let's see, look down for me. And this will just help blend their their natural eyelashes in with the false lashes. These are the eyelashes that you will get for your performances and your competitions. They're just fun. They have the fun tinsel on them. So what I've done is I've taken a drop of glue here, and this is how I find it easiest to apply false lashes. So I'm going to take the lash here in my hand, and I'm gonna just kind of run it over just slightly on the tip here and just get the smallest amount of glue on the strip. And then at this point, you're gonna wanna shake it dry. So, and another thing that you wanna do before you put the glue on is you're gonna wanna hold it up to their eyelid like this and measure it. If it's too long, you're gonna wanna trim it from the outside of the lash, not the inside. Otherwise, it's gonna ruin that natural taper in the lash. So go ahead and look down for me. And I'm gonna start by holding it in the middle like this. And I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna touch it right there in the center of her lash, or the center of her eyelid. And then I'm gonna put the outside in. And then last, I'm gonna tap the inside on. Just like that. Now open up, does that feel good? Okay. Okay, so at this point in the makeup, what I would do is I would go on with a liquid foundation on their face, and then I would set it with a powder, so that as they're dancing, it's gonna stay on, it's not gonna sweat off as easily. And then now I'm gonna go in with the blush. You know, this blush is the blush that you get with the kit. It's highly pigmented, so you're gonna wanna tap it in and then tap off the excess. Otherwise you're gonna go in and it's gonna get all streaky looking. You're just gonna wanna start off light and then slowly build it up and take your time to blend it in and make it look nice. Step is the lip color. This is the lip pencil that comes in your kit. So it's just a lip pencil, and it's really creamy and moisturizing. Just put that on the lips. And this is our full look. So as you can see, she looks well put together. You can tell it's darker colors than you would wear on an everyday basis, just for stage. And then obviously if we had foundation on, these little spots would not be here. But yeah, there you go.